On Monday, April 15th of 2019, VH1 aired Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 8, Episode 5. It was titled The Skin You're In. Okay? And I had this realization I was watching the show. Mimi Faust is the greatest love and hip hop character of all time. Okay? Now let me explain something to y'all. This season, she's pretty much the master of having no real or worthwhile storyline. Her storyline pretty much boils down to two things. Number one, the whole fake home invasion thing. You can't even find that online, that somebody came in her house and any sort of, incident happened. I can't find a news story anywhere about it. That's number one. The second storyline that she has, which is her main storyline, is her basically fighting with Spice about quote unquote colorism, and Mimi trying to stop her, from lightening her skin, photoshopping herself or whatever, stuff like that. Really weird storyline. And I just had this realization. I was watching the show, man, she's the freaking greatest because she's getting camera time. I think she may have been on every episode, all five of the episodes. You got to think about it. They talked about the home invasion thing once, I think, or at least on one episode. And then pretty much her storyline has been, oh no, Spice, you have to love the skin you're in. Really? That's her storyline? I would rather hear that she may be dating Stevie J behind Faith Evans' back or something. I don't know. But it's just, cause we know it wouldn't be true. But it's like, come on now. Really, Mimi? That's the best they could do? You're Miss Shower Rod. You were doing pull-ups on shower rods while getting banged by Jar Jar Binks, aka Nico Smith, or as Stevie J would call him, Freako. So how in the world did we go from that to you pretty much not even having a storyline? And I was thinking, like, Yandy Smith pretty much hasn't had a storyline in years because Mendices went to jail, and it's like, without Mendices rhymes with feces, what is her storyline? Literally, her storyline is, oh, Mendices is still in jail. Really? But you got to look at it like this. Yandy Smith is friends with Mona Scott Young. I don't know how close of friends that they are, but they're friends and they're supposed to be pretty close. Have known each other for years and everything, So shout out to Aunt Mona. But I don't think that Yandy is anywhere near that close to Aunt Mona. So that brings me to this conclusion. How in the world, rather this question, how in the world is Mimi still on there? Is it because she's one of the veteran members? Because she was there from season 1 of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta? Because her tapey tape with Nico was like the biggest film of that type ever? I'm pretty sure it was like the biggest ever, if not one of them. So it's like, I just really want to know, like, what is it about Mimi that they keep her around even if she doesn't have a storyline? You might say, well, they would do the same thing with Rich Dollars, but okay, you could say, well, Rich Dollars has been around since forever, since the first season of Love and Hip Hop New York. Yandy didn't even come on the show until season 2, if I'm not mistaken. So Rich has been around for 9 seasons, plus he was on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. If you count that, that's 10. That's more than anybody. After him, there's pretty much Yandy and Rashida, Mimi. I think Carly's been around since the first season. Kirk. There's only a handful of them that have been around for like 8 or more seasons. But I'm just trying to figure out, like, because at least with Kirk, he has his storyline with the baby, that fake storyline. They never showed the DNA test, but yeah, we just have to take your word for it. Your word in that Adam's apple, looking like the bouncing ball. Every time he talks, if you have your TV or whatever device you're watching it on closed caption, you can see his little Adam's apple. Well, it's not little. You can see that ample Adam's apple, that big old swinging Adam's apple just bouncing on the words on the screen as they go along. It's really just terrible, man. I already know that the reason why Rashida stays with him is because he be, DP and double penetrating her with the help of the Adam's apple. I just know it, man. Allegedly, possibly, allegedly. I can just see him now. Bend your head down, Kirk. Like, just, oh Lord, look, man. Look, man. Your man Kirk, that Adam's apple is beastly. I almost made a petition on like change.org or somewhere to get them to mosaic it out, you know, like censor it, so that we don't have to look at it. Because it's just really disturbing. I'll talk about that another time. That Adam's apple scares the hell out of me. I call it Kirk's kiwi. Because he looked like he swallowed a kiwi. No, he looks like he swallowed the seed from a mango, and it got stuck in his throat. You know what I mean? It's if he put a turtleneck on, he would be pitching a tent. You know, it looked like a, you know, like he had a stiffy. Anyways, man, I could talk about Kirk's Adam's apple all day, man. You know, I just want to hand him some water so he can swallow whatever's stuck in his throat whenever I see him. I mean, I'm just sick of Kirk, man. Watching him on the screen, he's talking his Adam's apples, twerking all in my face and farting. And anyways, man, I'll talk about it another time, man. The point is this, though, my Jesus. Your girl, Mimi Faust, as I just realized what this video is about. Mimi Faust has no story. Kirk's Adam's apple has more of a storyline than Mimi. But anyways, this is all my opinion, guys. Just because I think that Mimi Faust is the greatest of all time, simply because she can work with no storyline at all whatsoever, doesn't mean that you feel the same way. You might think that I'm absolutely incorrect, and you might be absolutely correct. Why did I say absolutely and then absolutely? Is it with a P or a B? It's with a B. Then why did I say app as opposed to ab? Anyways, let me know what y'all think about it all below. Am I right about this or am I wrong? And why either way? Meat Magazine on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and MeWe. Meat Magazine blog on Instagram. Thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and click the notification bell. Then that way you receive alerts when new videos get posted. I love y'all. I just wanted to say that, y'all. Life is short, and I won't be on the earth this time next year. But I just want to let y'all know that I love y'all. Bye.